Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching Mob Psycho.
The 100 episode. God, which one?
4.
Is it 4?
Episode
I thought it was
4
4.
of season 2.
Yeah.
We haven't watched this show for 20 days, more than 20 days, even almost a month.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We have started every single fucking video.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have to say we
Yeah.
haven't seen it because we haven't been watching
I
the
mean,
past
for you
20+
it's
days.
still a week.
Yes,
for you it's still been a week. Nothing has changed there.
But for us it's been nearly a month, I think, since filming. So now we're gonna catch up to what we missed from Mob Psycho. Now I really need to remind myself what happened in the previous episode.
In the last episode we had Mob going with his master. They went to destroy ghosts. He had 2 cases in the last episode. The first one was a human who was spying on a girl with
some abilities, whatever.
And it was like a creepy human. He liked the girl and he creeped on her basically.
Yeah.
And so he had to stop a human, and in the second case he had to exorcise a ghost who was actually a good in this scenario. There was a family, and
honestly,
who just died.
What? That whole thing pissed me off. They were minding their own business in a house in the middle of fucking nowhere, and now these idiots are like, "Oh no, we don't want them there. It's not your place." Okay, so why the fuck would we have to listen to you and for them to just? I mean, that's what was happening in Mob's mind, because he is in between the world of the living and the world of the spirits, and it's kind of hard for him to differentiate. That's what he asked in the first during the first case, when we realized there was the human that was it wasn't a ghost that was haunting him, but it was a human, and he didn't understand why there would be a difference between that. He asked the question to the master or the woman, I forgot which one he asked the question to, but I thought that was very interesting. And then he was put in this position where humans are alive and everything, and so you would think
and basically humans were scared, let's say, of the ghost, and you should save them, help them, make ghosts disappear if you can, let's say. But he knew that it was interesting in my mind, the whole thing, because before that I don't think we had an innocent ghost in that way.
We never had a dilemma really. Every time he comes, a ghost is trying to kill someone, whatever.
Exactly, that's what
so it's very simple to just okay.
Exactly. So I like that in the previous one we had that type of dilemma where that there was a family who just died in a fire and wanted to be together a little more time. And even when Dimple put a father in the position, he told him you just need to kill those humans, and Mob wouldn't exercise you, nothing, there would be no problem, but the guy couldn't do something like that. And I think that was interesting.
I really like that, because I never really considered it either. I was okay, simple ghost, go do whatever you do.
We just love that we had that. We had a creepy human and a good ghost in the same episode. And that was a really good
episode. And now, I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna continue having more of these dilemmas, because Mob is learning to have his opinions and to make his choices and everything, because he has very much lived life passively. So I think it's going to be a great journey for him. And I'm really excited to see what happens next with the guidance of his teacher, Reagan. Who is the best human. Okay, I mean, no, Mob is there. So Mob is the best human, but Reagan is really just a good, kind human. I still want to see Teru. Where is Teru?
What about Ritsu?
Same, but I've seen Ritsu at least for a bit. I haven't seen Teru at all. Ritsu, I've seen him with the ex-president.
We really kind of stopped that storyline. I thought we were gonna continue. I mean, I guess we will at some point, but we stopped that storyline of Teru. He wanted to teach those children.
I'm assuming that's still gonna come and this is like just like introductory to the season,
there
and then
is a big possibility that like when we see them, they have already they're more stronger. He already taught them something. They're
I keep waiting for the guys
group and stuff like that. So
I keep waiting for the like organization, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
we still Claw. Is it Claw?
I mean, it's similar. Like in the first season, the beginning of the first season was more about the cases and stuff like that, and the ending, like the second half of the season, was about the whole organization and stuff like that. And that's what I expect. At some point, I don't know if it's gonna be in this episode, but like at some point in the season.
Me too. I mean, that's basically where we left off. Yeah. So let's
watch. This already doesn't seem good. What had happened?
I don't know. I don't understand why is Dimple here and who's talking to Dimple. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna be like 2 days before. My boy learning that his life is his and he makes his choices. Get ready.
今回の依頼はでかいぞ。内容はまだわからんが、依頼主は有名な資産家で。社長か何かですか？社長だ。はあ。これ個人の持ち家なのか。見るからにうさんくさい雰囲気をまとってるな。同業者だ。
Oh, okay. So he really has a problem.
Oh,
is that the guy from the second episode? Yeah. What do you mean lying?
Oh, that's
upper floor echelon.
He has a scar.
Mm-hmm.
この中に娘を救える方がいらっしゃるかどうか。私の娘、朝霧みのり14歳です。マジックミラーなので向こうからは見えません。
同じですか。ちょっとやりすぎなんじゃねえか。
最初は私も信じていなかったんですよ。例など。しかし、いくら心理カウンセラーや精神治療の権威に当たってみたところで、まるで効果がない。
If those bears start moving, I would scream.
悪霊が入ってしまったのです。先生方にはそれを退治していただきたい。
今のところこれっぽっちも感じませんね。思春期の精神的疾患が妥当な。
Yeah, I thought like maybe she's not possessed, maybe she's just like having some issues.
じゃあ今回も俺たちがスパッと解決してやるか。お前にもボーナスやるよ。ボーナス初めてだ。つうか今までが少なすぎんだ。待て。
What's the problem of inviting everyone?
じゃんけんで決めるというのはどうでしょう。
やっぱりチョキを出す。いや、だからさ。ほっとけ。ネーゲンは優勝した。すごい。じゃんけんなら誰にも負けねえ自信がある。
He has so many skills in life.
あくまで霊能者としてだけ。
Boy, I know how he tells you, it's not physics.
そう。
Psychic.
いつも通りだ。
パパ、最近おかしいのよ。
お父さんは？
少し前から私を閉じ込めたり、叩いたりもするの。
そんな。いや、強く叩いたりなんかは。
いろんな大人たちを連れてきては、私の体をベタベタ触らせたりもしたのよ。
そんなことあるわけ。
I think she's lying.
お父さんを信じちゃダメよ。まるで何かに取り憑かれたみたいにおかしいの。私が呪われてるとか。
I mean, I have no idea what I'm supposed to believe here.
バカげてる。悪魔が娘に嘘を言わせているんだ。
The reason why I don't know, her face looked very different in the beginning, and then she. I mean, this is.
Yeah. あの子は正常じゃよ。
浄土様もそう思いますか。
なんだと？どういうことだ？
彼女に悪霊がついた可能性はゼロだという。
しかし
問題があるのはあなたでは。家族の変化に対応できる認めようとしない。あげく霊が悪魔のせいだと言い張る。お前ら依頼人に何言ってんだ。ありゃ立ちが悪いぞ。間違いなく黒だ。子供と会話してる気がしなかった。帰った方がいい。まんまと取り込まれるぜ。 一人称がコロコロ変わったり、パパと言ったりお父さんと言ったり、それと俺はただ話をしただけなのに彼女は俺を霊能者と呼んだ。つまりこっちの会話が筒抜け。離れるのが早かったな。
見破られたのならもういい。
私をこの娘から追い出してみる。待ってくれぞ。ウォームアップしとけ。筋トレみたいな言い方ですね。ないですよ。えらく怯えてんな。チワワ。
What, Dimple? Oh, do you know him? Do you know the ghost?
だろう。最上刑事。とっくに死んでたけど。40年前の話だ。清瀬などの能力を生かし、人々を救う善良な霊能力者として各種メディアから引っ張りだこだった。だが国民が見ていたのはあくまでタレントの最上刑事だ。ある時を境にぱったりと表舞台から姿を消した。独自の呪術による暗殺だ。最上は金を求めていた。母親が重い病気になり、治療費と十分な設備が必要だったんだ。生者と死者、それぞれの最後に関わる日常が当たり前になることで奴ら壊れていった。俺様の除霊に現れたのは。
Oh, that's it.
Dimple. That's how Dimple became so small?
Then he became so small.
お前は勘違いしてる。人間なのに霊素を体内に吸収してる。俺様の空気はどうしてそんなこと。復讐だ。自分だけは安全だと思っている連中に分からせてやる。それは他人を利用することのリスクだ。人に悪霊を食らいすぎたようだ。逃げたか。ちょっと待った。ありゃ本人だよ。正義の霊能力者最上刑事。その慣れのはずだ。さよなら。
You haven't met Mob. I have yet to see anything even like breaks a sweat from Mob.
Depends if he's 100% or if he's not.
Yeah, well. He is the fucking bravest thing, honestly. What a guy. What?
何が目的で女の子に取り付いてんだ。生前もロリコンだった。止まらない。
We're not.
He's not funny, Mob is trying. He doesn't care about you, you're not really anything to him. Well, no, you have to think of this in another way. This guy, the spirit, he said like, gonna take revenge on people who manipulate people and whatever, so something happened to him. Mom.
全然温まってないけど、やるしかないのはわかります。誰かはわからないが優れた念動力者だな。確かに体の関節は可動域以上動かすことはできない。でも人形の関節はどうだ。
Please no, oh my god.
あの子の体が。この体に負荷をかけても何の解決にもならん。何を笑ってるんだ。彼が前を消す。これで見たことねえ。みのりさんから 子供かと思ったらなんてパワーだ。いや、憑依どころか融合しかけてる。失敗した。
No. What do you mean they're not one?
はい。嘘。やろう。死ぬ前よりも生き生きしてやがる。終わりかこそ。
Are they morphed into one?
奴はなっていたんだ。望み通り最強の悪霊に。みのりさんの中に入って内側から悪霊を追い出せば。生身の人間がどうやって他人の中に入るんだよ。幽体離脱だよ。その間お前の肉体は無防になるぜ。
Oh, the teachers got him. Are you going to his body?
Dimple,
it's your time to shine! He trusts you, Dimple.
マジでエクボを信用するのか。きっと大丈夫ですよ。
This is all Dimple ever wanted.
こいつ、いや、自分を変えようとしている。
He's trying to make choices.
すげえ、俺にも見える。
Oh my god, this is so terrifying.
Dimple, did you get in? Dimple?
Dimple did.
This. Look at Mob, what?
This seems so unnatural. Doesn't even look like him. This my precious body. He is so pure.
This is not Mob.
Dimple loves him so much.
ようこそ。侵入に失敗したら幽体ごと消滅していたぞ。ここから出て行ってください。会話をしに来たんじゃないだろう。はい。
Actually, yes.
でもあまりに人間っぽいので。私は最上刑事、元霊能者だ。勝負しようじゃないか。バリアか、素晴らしい力だ。悪霊の顔になってる。なんてパワーだ。ところで少年よ、霊能力や超能力がどこから湧いて出るか知ってるか。感情だよ。すべては感情が生むものだ。人間が持つ最大の特徴がその豊富な感情だ。感情があるから繁栄もするし、争いも起きる。君はもう超能力を使えない。さっきの君のイメージする力を測ってみたんだ。多くの感情が波打っている。
Oh my god.
しかし自ら利用される側に落ち着いている。ここからまだわからないのか、罠にはまったことが。私はわざと君を受け入れたんだ。幸せに暮らしている人間と苦しみにもがいている人間、どちらの方が強い感情が育つと思う？正解は後者。より強いのは負の感情だ。ストレスを抱え込んでいる者ほど内に秘めたエネルギーは濃い。世界の見方を少し変えるだけでな。協力してやろうか。
What does that mean? What just happened?
影山茂雄、ここでは普通の中学生だ。君の記憶を少し操作し、超能力も使えなくしてやる。視点が違えば世界は別物だ。その上で超能力の使えない君を観察させてもらおう。
What does this all mean?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
What?
Okay.
This was terrifying. For some reason, the spirits in this season are much more terrifying than the previous season. This was the worst one. I mean, it's scary because it's more powerful than Mob.
That's
I've not witnessed
we
that.
have not seen that. I mean, this entire show, I was always wondering when we're gonna see that, because like I didn't want in some way Mob to be the most powerful being ever, but like I thought that like when that happens, he's gonna have his friends, you know, like he's gonna have like maybe him alone can't win in some case, but he's gonna have Teru and all the other kids, and like, you know, we can all win together.
Yeah, the power of friendship.
Exactly. That's how I imagined it, and here he had no one. I mean, he had Dimple who
and the
tried
teacher, but like they can't.
What can they do?
In this case, they really couldn't do much.
I mean, Dimple did do much.
Yeah,
when he
Dimple's
possessed
saving the body.
Yeah, when he possessed the body, he did do much because he basically saved the body. But other than that, it's not like they can do anything to the spirit, actually.
Yeah, no, the spirit only Mob can like do something, and even that is very difficult to do. So that was
one of my
shocking.
favorite things of this episode was by far Dimple entering Mob's body, and
seeing Mob in that state
he's
strange.
Interesting, but like that's what, like, since episode 3, that's what Dimple wanted, and here he is, he got it. He's not gonna stay, you know.
He's gonna be like, Mob, take it back,
take it back,
Mob, come out. Where are you, Mob? He loves him. Dimple loves him.
But Mob trusts Dimple.
Yeah. Yes, he does. He trusts him.
I mean, he's
like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. He made a choice.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he said about, you know, he's growing up. He's, like, making his decisions now. He's choosing to trust Dimple, and the teacher's like, oh, what are you doing?
And
like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Said anything but that.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think this is a good idea. And, like, usually Mob would listen to the teacher. And now he's like, no, I think it's gonna be fine, you know?
That's
cute.
Like
choosing to trust Dimple. He knows that Dimple loves him. Like when he exits, Dimple's gonna be like for a second, no, now
Dimple loves him.
Loves him. And like when Mob, you know, exits, where everyone wants to go back to his body, and it was like, haha, no, it's my body. No, it's okay, take it.
It's gonna be like that.
It's gonna be like a second, and be like, no, I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, no, take it. That's gonna be happening, okay? This is not a problem at all. Dimple, I would be very emotional because Mob trusts me. Okay, if I was Dimple, I'll be very fucking emotional about that happening. I just need to talk about that ending right now. Because
like, what the fuck was that ending?
No, because that guy, the previous psychic or whatever, Esper, was talking about how, like, where the psychic abilities come from and how it's about, you know, emotions. And he asked him, what do you think are like stronger emotions? Let's say, like, is it happiness or is it, I don't know which negative emotion he used.
Okay.
But like some negative emotion. He's like, it's the latter. And so he now wants to alter Mob's memories in a way that he doesn't have his abilities. Mm-hmm. Okay, what I'm assuming he wants to do to him is to, like, let's say, bring out his powers more if he thinks the negative emotions are gonna be what makes him more powerful. So he wants to corrupt him in a way for like an experiment now. I don't know. The thing is not gonna work. It's not, you literally cannot corrupt that boy. I don't even know what this means now when he says, I'm gonna play with your memories now. I
don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode.
No, me neither. Like, if he changes his memories and he has psychic abilities, like, maybe, like, for example, when he defended his brother, if he didn't have psychic abilities, him and his brother would get beaten up, you know, and things like that. So, like, does that make him, if all those things happen to him, does that make him more mad at the world, and somehow then he becomes filled with negative emotions?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know what's gonna happen. How is this gonna influence the next episode? Like,
I don't know. Like, is the next episode we're gonna be, because this is we're still in his mind.
Yeah,
we're
in his mind.
He's just altering memories.
Yeah.
Trying to make Mob
make him without his powers.
Yes, and he thinks that's gonna make Mob, when I guess he wakes up from memories, maybe behave in a different way and have different emotions inside of him. But, like, literally it's not.
It's not.
I can tell you that boy is pure at soul. He is not capable. He is not capable of being anything else, honestly. So it's not gonna work, but I really want to see the next episode. Like, are we just gonna be in the memories? Are we gonna see the life
that's what I expect
Mob would
right
be
now.
like if he doesn't have powers?
I just expect the continuation of this episode in the next one, honestly.
Yeah.
which is gonna be very interesting, completely different than anything we've seen so far.
Yes, if it's that. If we see Mob without powers, that's gonna be
completely
strange.
Yeah.
I mean, he really rarely uses them unless he's with the teacher and like they're going.
And it is the truth about the emotions, like because like we know that like Mob's percentage rises, like of his emotions, and like when it gets to 100, he explodes. Yeah. And that's when he's the most powerful by far.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah. I also loved Reagan in this episode, but nothing new. Honestly, Reagan is brilliant.
Yeah.
Reagan is very smart, very perceptive, and very brave. Because like you have this ghost
and cares about Mob very much.
But like I also love that like little small line, just like when the guy showed his daughter, and she's like she's the same age as Mob.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, this is a child in front of me.
And I love how smart he was in this episode, and how smart he is, how quick he realized like why that girl is acting, like why he
he said like she
saw
heard
right
us because,
through her.
Because she mentioned something that they spoke to outside, and so she heard them, and then suddenly the glass broke. Oh my god,
terrifying.
No, the whole ghost part is very,
especially because the ghost is in the child. I think
I hate that.
What makes it even
also
more
I kept
creepy.
waiting for the bears to fucking move, and I was gonna be like, please don't.
Honestly, at this point when the ghost is in the child, bears are not that scary.
I know, that's
like,
true. But I wonder if next episode we're actually gonna get some of the maybe backstory of this like psychic that's possessing him.
Yeah, that would be
because like he mentioned when he went to exercise Dimple, he mentioned something along the lines of like, I want revenge for people who think they can manipulate and like, I don't know, use people, something along those lines, which would, you know, make you think that something happened in his life or for someone that he loved where they were manipulated or used or something. So he might still be suffering from that. So like honestly, maybe Mob helps him in some way. Maybe that's how Mob wins.
I mean, that would be interesting, but in my mind it's been too long.
I mean, it's been very long, but yes, but like how does Mob? How do we win this? I mean, we can. Like, it's not impossible, but like because they put that line in there when he was.
In my mind, the only way that Mob is gonna win this time are not powers.
Well, yes, exactly. It's not powers, so like that's why I think just because clearly something happened to the guy.
I mean, that's how he won against Theru as well.
Yeah.
Like he got through him in some way. He saw through him. He saw.
He got beaten up.
Yeah.
But like, he like mostly the biggest effect was his words to Teru. Teru became a whole different person. Yeah. Like Teru faced like who he was and why he was doing things he was doing.
Yeah.
And that completely changed him. So I feel like, again, because they used this line maybe when he was wanting to exercise Dimple. I feel like we might find something out maybe about his backstory, and that's how like Mob gets through to him maybe and then he just like
that would be interesting in my opinion. I would like that.
I think so, but like can the girl now just be normal, because like didn't they say Mob made a mistake or something and now they're like combined into one? They said that.
I think girls gonna be
I mean, me too. I don't think we're about to be like, oh, Mob, you made this mistake and girl is gone. But is the father dead?
Oh my god, I think so.
Oh my god, is he dead? But like
the story the girl told about his father being...
no, please. God,
I mean, the story on its own, doesn't matter if it was true or not, in my mind. The story on its own was fucking horrifying.
No, because like when he entered and you can see the girl's face and she looked possessed and then her face immediately changed when she started saying the story. And I'm like, no, she's lying. I feel very fucking uncomfortable saying like someone is lying while they're saying that there's men that were touching them inappropriately. I'm like, ugh, that made me really uncomfortable. But like for a moment there when she first started talking about how no, my father is the one who's like, he just locked me up. I was like, maybe the father is the one who's possessed and now we're doing something else. Like I wasn't really sure. Like maybe it would have been like a plot twist. But like as she continued speaking more, I was like, this is not, she's just trying to get herself released. I mean, why? Because why would she even, why would the ghost even be trying to get released considering he just like escaped? Like, why was he even in it? Why was he even entertaining being inside locked when he just escaped like this?
Yeah.
Why was he... Literally, why was he in it? I don't understand.
Interesting.
I don't understand. This is an incredible episode.
Interesting, yeah.
I really like this episode. But I, like, there's a continuation of it.
Yeah.
There's like part 1.
This
is literally part 1. What was the episode called?
Inside the
something inside inside
evil spirit. Inside
evil spirit. Well, literally, we are inside evil spirit. And now we have to see what Mob has to go through.
Yeah.
Again, I'm really not concerned about Mob. I think he is really growing as a person.
Yeah,
and Reagan was like,
this season especially.
He was like, what is he? Is he changing? Is he like growing? He is. This is really just like, this is a...
I really love Mob's progression.
Mob's progression to 100% of growth. My boy.
Better than sadness.
Oh my god, better than murder's intent.
Remember
gratitude.
1000% gratitude. That was the cutest thing in the show.
I love their relationship so much. Even like Reagan was speaking something. I don't know how he figured out the ghost. Mob is looking at him from God. He's so impressed with his teacher. And honestly, like I always found it funny that like in season 1, find that Reagan is his teacher and Reagan like can't do anything like spirit wise. Oh my god, Reagan should be everyone's teacher.
Everybody.
What was I laughing about? The most appropriate person to be a teacher, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
That's it.
This was a great episode.
I can't wait for the next one.
Thank you so much
for watching.
Bye.
Bye.